Hi guys, welcome back to SRK Gaming. This is part 30 of our Minecraft playthrough. Back at it again on our potato, and in this episode we're going to finish up our gold farm. In this episode we're going to do the redstone components, and please keep up the likes and subscribes, guys. I know the quality has been really low in the last couple of videos, which has resulted in a massive drop in viewership. I think we are at 1% of what we used to do, but I really appreciate the guys who staying through this harsh time. We have fixed the issues software and hardware wise, so the next couple of videos we are going to have much better gameplay, but I really do apologize for the last 5 to 10 videos on how poor the quality was. But I had to just keep going and chugging through and making daily videos. Okay, cool. So what's happening here? I have decided that I need to get snow for the deactivation of the portals. Like, I used to use water and fence gates in the past, but I'm going to try it again. But if it doesn't work, I'm going to use snow 100%. So what snow does, why the water doesn't work anymore is because while the water ticks, it falls down one block, and the next tick the lighting of the portal happens. So when the first tick is happening and the portal is lit, the second tick happens and the water gets released, but the third tick happens, the water still is flowing, and then that's the same tick that the flint tries to light the portal. It doesn't really work. So I'm going to try it again. In my creative world it did not work, but if it doesn't work again, then I'm just going to get snow from the nearby Snowy Peaks biome. I did come across it before, so I'll probably just go between episodes and swap it out. So I'm gonna build the entire contraption this episode, but next episode it'll be working with snow if it's not working with water already. Okay, cool. Yeah, and yeah, this is going to produce some real good gold. The kill chamber and stuff is going to be built, I think, in the next episode. I don't think I'll have enough time to do all. Redstone is quite complicated. I did make a very big mistake by not putting a gap between the two nether portals, which resulted in not being able to just put the redstone through the center. I actually have to run the redstone all the way around the portal, so that's going to be quite frustrating, quite costly when it comes to redstone, but it's something I have to do. So what I'm gonna start off doing is having this 4 wide section where 2 observers are facing each other, and that'll make a 1-tick clock. I usually used to make a 1-tick clock with 2 repeaters with 1 tick on one of them. That technique does not work anymore, so I'm going to have to put 2 observers. See that is ticking really quickly. I'm going to try and build this without teleporting to Nether. Yeah, it's a pretty good design. I think I might have to move it up by 1 so that the water does not flow too much. Cool. So put a bucket of water in there. You see it's 1 tick in, and it's alternate ticking, so that's pretty perfect for what we're trying to do. Then I need to put the fence gates here. See that flow? It's the second tick is the flow. So put a fence gate there, put a fence gate here. That'll catch the water so it doesn't fall. Cool. And you want more fence gate above that. And yeah, that looks right. I'll put another dispenser next to that. But also need a piston up here. So that's how I'll turn it off. And I'll turn it off by putting the piston right, to push the observer away from the second observer. Like the way it works is that the observers observe each other and then they do that alternate ticking motion. Cool. So I hope this works out here. If it works at one place, then it'll work on all the places. But ignore me. I'll just build it all before knowing if it works. I think that's the best way to do things, eh? Anyway, 1.19, 1.20 is per drop, so the countdown is ticking even further. Like the previews are all out and stuff like that. Like we have our first look at the sniffer. So I'm thinking that maybe in the next couple of parts I really need to go to the nether, and I really need to go to the nether. I really need to get netherite armor because it's going to be a really big issue. Cool. So I'm trying to build this across the portal. It's quite annoying. I'm not the best builder, but I've definitely made a lot of experience, a lot of improvement over this series, and I will continue to make more improvements over the series. Like the next project will be the raid farm or the nether skeleton farm or the skeleton farm. So I'm going to have to learn. But scaffolding is like a 1.18 or 1.16 invention, and it really does help with building up high places, coming down. It was really annoying before. You had to like power up with water or something like that. So cool. So we have that there. Now let's make the ticker. So two observers facing each other. I don't know how many times I say it already, but like 1.20 is going to be game breaking. It's going to be quite annoying. And we have to prepare for that. Just like how we prepare for any other update that was breaking things. Like I really wish in my old worlds before 1.19 dropped or 1.18, which was it that made the snowy peaks and the deep dark and stuff like that there, where my sweet spot for mining diamonds was always level 11, and then it like all of a sudden switched to level 56, negative 56, which is quite annoying. So right here you can see that the alternative ticking does not activate the portal. It's just because the water is still flowing at that point, so it's not fast enough to stop it. If there was a way to put like a repeater or something, maybe that would work, but I'll get the snow. So let me just build the contraptions out. I'll get the snow. I know this definitely will work with snow from my testing in the creative world. Water does not work anymore unless I put some kind of delay on the tick, but I think for best rates I'll just keep it at the one tick for each. A tick is just like a in-game second for Minecraft. Like everything happens in a tick radius. But anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. This is the project I built. Next episode I'll have the snow implemented and it'll be working finally. Then we'll build our giant killer. Without further ado, thank you so much for watching. Bye.